Okay, I used to be able to run a 51.92 at a 400, and now I can run about a 55. So basically, I fell off. I used to be good and fast, but right now I am not good and fast. And I'm gonna tell you what happened and how I got to this point. So I'll say this all started my junior year. Actually, no. Okay, so sophomore year, I ran that 51.92. I had a great season. I was running fast. It was crazy. I improved so much from freshman year to sophomore year. It was nuts. So I did that, and I was like, wow, I ran really good. Like, this is awesome. I was like, I'm going to train super hard my junior year so I can run even faster, and it's going to be awesome. So that's what I did, but it did not go as planned. I trained really hard. I was just like, I was going crazy. I was obsessed with track basically, and I was doing everything I could just to get faster, just to have a great season. And I go into the season, and I end up getting injured and running slower than I did the year before, and that kind of started the, I guess, the fall off. I don't really know. I don't know how you really want to call it, but that's what really started. That's what really started it, because in my head I was thinking, okay, I put in all this work, and I run slower and get injured. When the year before, I didn't really put that much work in compared to this year, and I ran and I improved a ton. So I was like, kind of what's the point? But I didn't give up. I went into my senior year. I was like, okay, I got another chance. This is my last year to try to get to state and open event. I'm gonna try to do everything I can to get there. And that's what I did basically again. I was running every day, practicing hard. My whole life was revolving around track. I was willing to do anything just to get to state, basically. And what ended up happening was I end up running basically the same time throughout the whole season again. And I got down to like 203 in the 800. I switched to the 800 because I thought it would be a better chance for me to get to state, basically. And I did that, and I ended up running 203 the whole entire season. And I was like, okay. I was like, something's going on wrong here. Something's not right. I'm doing all these practices. I'm working hard, doing everything basically like the best I can, optimal, but yet I'm running the same time every single meet. I'm not improving at all, and it was just awful. And I was starting to get irritated with the track because like, okay, what's the point of doing all this stuff if I'm not gonna get better? And I finished the season with a 203, don't make it to state and open, and I was super frustrated. I was like, okay, that's 2 years in a row, put a ton of work in, and did not even get really close to my goals. So then we go into college, my freshman year. Kind of the same kind of thing. I mean, I guess no. Going into my freshman year, I was kind of just had like a bad attitude towards track, I would say, because after those 2 seasons, I was just kind of, I don't know, irritated with track and how it went. But I was trying to find like that love for track that I had before, but I couldn't really find it. But even with all that, I was still going to practice. I was still working hard. I still want to get better. And throughout that whole season, I ended up just staying at the same time, like every race. But yet I was still going to practice week in, week out, still doing all that stuff. But yet, for some reason, that didn't improve me at all. So then I was just like, okay, what even is the point of going to practice? What's the point of running? What's the point of all this if it's not going to improve me at all? And that just made everything worse. And now I'm in my sophomore year, and I've changed back down to the 400, back down to sprints, and I'm starting to see a little bit of improvement. It's not a ton. I'm at like 55 for 400 right now. I'm like 24.6 for 200. It's not where I want to be. I mean, my PR is 51.92. My 200 meter PR is like 23.4. So I'm getting there, but it's taking a long time. It's a long road, long journey. I know it's tough. I know it's gonna take a long time, but I want to document it on YouTube, and just to show you guys what it's like, and just to document the journey, and I think it'll be fun. I don't know, but because I want to get down to maybe even a sub 50 one day. I mean, I have 2 more years to do it. I think it's possible. I'm gonna put in a ton of work. I'm gonna record the journey, and so if you guys want to see that, subscribe, like, because more will be coming.